Okay, y'all, how's everybody doing? It's Mac, and I'm going to be doing this for a little while, all right? So, this is nothing really serious. For those of you who don't know, I am practicing, I'm working, I'm trying to learn how this all works. I'm going to be continuing my streams on my own platform called M3-TV. So in a few days, I'll put out the information where you'll be able to once again see me not only on Roku, but also on Amazon Fire Stick and Google TV and Apple TV, and you'll be able to download apps to your phone or your iPad or what have you, tablet. Uh, Not quite there yet, but the website is kind of sort of up, so I'm just practicing, and while practicing, also kind of sort of teaching myself some things. So, this is really no big deal. I'm just working it out, that's all. And, I don't really have anything terribly meaningful to say, to be perfectly honest. I'm just here, kind of I'm just trying to see how this all works. So I see myself on YouTube, that's fine. I see myself, well, really, let's see. Let's go to M3-TV. Okay, so let's see myself on on the actual M3-TV website.
And right beneath the Jazz Pistons score,
No,
over six.
so let's try something else. Yeah, okay. So, all right, so I see I'm actually on live on M3-TV as well. So the only question on my mind is, what am I doing wrong with regards to Facebook? Now, actually, um, I think I actually know what it is. So, post to a page I manage. We'll post on my timeline. And if any of y'all know how to do this and you have suggestions, well, let's see now. I'm on live now, so I don't have to even do anything apparently. Go live. I mean, I saw a picture of myself like a thumbnail. I'm trying to see how I can actually go live though. Okay. All right. So maybe I might have put in the wrong stream key. I may have put in the wrong stream key. That's probably what happened. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to see if I can correct it. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. I might not. I might have to put in a whole new. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. I don't know. I might not. I might have to. I'm muting everything because I don't want to hear myself over and over again. So right now I'm looking at myself on Facebook, on Prism, which is what I use to stream simultaneously everywhere, including M3-TV, which I'm really happy about. So now I know that. And the thing is, I don't know how many of y'all use Prism, or they have another one called OBS. Uh, and basically, like I said, it just allows you to stream over multiple uh, platforms. And so this is really kind of cool. But and I forgot my train of thought. See, that's another thing. I'm getting old, y'all. I'm getting old. I have a thought and I will start to communicate it, and then somewhere along the way, sometimes I forget it. But in any event, like I said, I'm just testing. I don't have anything meaningful to say right now. You know, if y'all in here, and y'all want to say hello, I'll say hello back. You know, but like I said, this is nothing really big. This is just me kind of playing around, like I said. You know, so what's the weather? I'm curious to know what the weather like in everybody's area. You know, um, I'm here in the San Antonio area, San Antonio, Texas, and we hit 90 today. Yeah, in fact, it's 90 degrees right now. I'm looking at the temperature. It's 90 degrees, and it is now 8 p.m. and we're not even out of May yet. So it could be a really, really hot summer. But yeah, I'm curious to know what's going on in your neck of the woods. So I'm looking, and okay, so for the moment it appears as if I might be talking to myself, which is fine. I mean, people have other things to do than to listen to me ramble on. But I'm going to stay on here for a few minutes because I just like the idea of being on multiple streaming platforms at once. I'm kind of digging that. And now that I know how to do it, I'm enjoying this. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this. I like this. So I'm gonna sit here and refresh on YouTube because it's giving me this error message. Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Currently, frames are, I don't even know what it's saying here. Okay. Currently, keyframes are not being sent often enough, which can cause buffer. It says open widget. So it's basically saying that the connection is poor. And so I might have to do some work with YouTube, I suppose. I don't really care. I don't care. Actually, it's showing up right now. Yeah, it's showing up right now. The stream, for some strange reason, is poor on YouTube. I don't quite know why that is. Yeah, I don't even know how to actually fix that. So, if any of y'all ever go live on YouTube, especially by way of OBS or Prism Studio, give me a holler and let me know what I need to do, because I'll be the first one to admit there are people on here way smarter than me when it comes to using this technology. I mean, I do all right. I do okay. But in this particular instance, I wouldn't mind a little bit of help. I wouldn't mind a little help at all. So I'm sure a lot of people have an opinion on what took place in the Capitol the other day. I would love to hear the different comments. Far as I'm concerned, Marjorie Taylor Greene, well, you know what to expect at her. Marjorie Taylor Greene is a bully. And if any of y'all don't like me saying that, I'm sorry, but face facts that there are a lot of bullies on that side of the aisle. And, we need to stop this. We need to stop this like yesterday. All right? There's no reason why our political leaders on either side of the aisle, why they can't get things done, speak to each other with a civil tongue, don't make personal attacks the way Marjorie Taylor Greene did the other day. As far as Representative Crockett, clapping back. I personally have no problem with it. I thought it was terrific that she did it in such a way where she said it without saying it directly to Marjorie Taylor Greene. She directed it to that useless chairman, James Comer, because he didn't want to retract. He didn't want to do anything. He thought it was okay that Marjorie Taylor Greene said what she said to Representative Crockett. And so Representative Crockett simply said, okay, well, if you're not going to strike that from the record, what about this? Is this acceptable to call somebody? And then she went with what I'm calling the B6 crackback, clapback. And, so I was all right with that. The guy who I hold responsible for all this is Comer. All right, because if he had done his job and kept it civil from the moment Marjorie Taylor Greene opened her mouth, if he had put his foot down and said, no, that's not acceptable, maybe there would have been no need for a clapback. Maybe there wouldn't have been a need for AOC to get involved. And really, all AOC was saying was, strike that from the record. That's not correct. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be saying that. And so let me tell you something about girls from the Bronx. When they come out with baby girl, it's just about time to run. Don't play with them Bronx women. I know, I'm from the Bronx. I've seen it. I've seen it time and time again. They're not going to sit there and talk to you for very long. They're going to start pulling out Vaseline and putting on their sneakers, taking earrings off and all that other stuff. So, Marjorie Taylor Greene might have gotten what she was looking for. She did the first part pretty well. She almost found out. She almost found out the other day, But anyway, love to hear what you guys think about that. And I'm sure that I'm going to get some negative feedback as well. That's okay. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. As long as it's not personal attacks, I don't really worry about people disagreeing with what I have to say. You can say my comment is stupid. Now, if you say I'm stupid, yeah, we got a problem. Not much I could do about it from a computer, but, we're grown-ups here, right? So we can have a civil conversation. We can agree to disagree in a civil-like manner, But, my hope is that we're all on the same side. I'm hoping that, I don't care what side of the aisle you represent, I would hope that everyone agrees that our political leaders should not be uh, serving up personal attacks. You know, they're supposed to be our leaders. They are supposed to be better than that. That means you, Marjorie Taylor Greene. And please, don't anyone tell me about Representative Crockett, okay? Don't go there with me. Because she was doing what any of you would have done, you know, what I would have done. I would have made sure to have my voice heard. And, you know, as far as that butch word, I mean, I'm a gentleman, you know, so I rarely use the B word, but I don't know, I might have, had that been me, I might have taken it there, maybe, you know, because I would never call a woman that. But, you know, if you're not going to act like a lady, hey, what can I do? What can I do? You know? Anyway, so that's about it. I ran my mouth enough. I don't see anybody coming on live. Y'all are probably going to look at this on record, which is A-okay. I now know that I can do this, although I have my concerns about YouTube. I don't know how much I'm going to use YouTube anyway. So, okay, so here's the deal. I'm just doing this right now, like I said, just fooling around, just making sure that I know how to do it. And by do it, I mean stream on multiple platforms like I'm doing now. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. I'm on M3-TV, which is my streaming TV station, except I'm on the website right now. The TV stations are not up yet. They'll be up by June 1st. And, you know, I'll let everybody know about that at the right time. But I'm on all these different platforms at the moment. And that's really all I wanted to do is get on to see how, like I said, see if I could do it. And so I've done it. You know, I'm going to give myself a little pat on the back. I'm kind of proud of myself. And I could get on other platforms too, like Twitch. I think Twitter. I'm pretty confident you can get on Twitter. I'm not calling it X. Nobody calls it that. And the truth of the matter is I'll fool with Twitter anyway. But if I need to, at least I know that I can. And Twitch, I think mostly gamers use it. I don't think I'm going to do any streaming on there. You know, I go on Twitch to watch some of the people, you know, play their games. You know, I watch them play their baseball games, make their comments, talk about, you know, whatever. You know, and I'll be in there commenting like everybody else. But as far as, you know, streaming, I won't do that. Not on Twitch. Not right now. Maybe one day I will, but not right now. But anyway, so that's really about it. That's about it. It's 8 o'clock and it's still daylight out. So you know the summer is really close because it is after 8 o'clock. It is 8:12 p.m. and it's still daylight out. People don't need to ride with their headlights on. The street lights aren't on. You probably got another 15 or 20 minutes of daylight probably. It's kind of cool. Anyway, that's it for me. I did enough. Till next time, this is Max saying be blessed. Remember to do something nice for somebody. Do something nice for somebody, please. All right? I'll tell y'all this before I go. So the other day, I had to walk to my dental appointment. And it's about maybe half a mile away from the house. You know, 63-year-old man, taking that kind of a walk, with a couple of different ailments. I'm not going to get into those here, but shouldn't have been an easy walk. It was all right. It wasn't bad, but I had no choice but to walk because I had no transportation. And so when I got to my dental appointment, the nurse happened to notice me, and I guess she thought I looked like I was tired. And unsolicited from me, she says, "Oh, my husband will take you back home. You don't need to be walking out here that long a distance." And so, sure enough, when my dental appointment was over, I mean, I didn't even see the nurse, I didn't, what am I going to expect that for, right? So I didn't see her, and I got set to open the door to take my walk. Well, just as I went to open the door, I hear this tiny little voice from behind me saying, "No, where are you going?" And so she had me sit down, and within 5 minutes, her husband was there. Her husband took me home, saved me a long walk, saved me from being tired. I'm sure I would have gotten tired on the way back. And, that only, well, before I say what I was going to say, I'll also tell you this. On the way there, I did get a little thirsty, not really tired, but certainly thirsty. Stopped by this Burger King. I knew I didn't have a lot of money. And so I said, "Well, how much is your large?" They gave me a price I didn't like. And I figured, "Well, how much is your medium?" And I was ready to get the medium. Well, the guy tells me he's on the house. Now, I didn't do anything to this guy. I didn't ask him for a freebie. But he just said, "No, you go ahead." And actually, he thought I was military. He thought he saw a card in my wallet suggesting I was military, but, I was straight with him, and he said, "It's all right, it's on the house anyway." And so I got a free soda, a large soda at that, and then I get a ride coming back home. So see, you treat people right, and I hope I've done that during the course of my 63 years, it comes back. It comes back when you least expect it. So, again, I will sign off for real this time. And again, I say, do something nice for somebody. You never know how much it might make their day. You might end up saving that guy or that woman from making a terrible mistake. So, you might be the one that keeps them breathing as opposed to the other alternative, which could be fatal. Let's be nice to each other. Take care, and we'll see you again soon.